Yeah, what are you doing there? Big shot. All right, I feel like we're trying to overuse this special guest term. Because John's not special, so.
Fuck you, John!
Just kidding. But I guess welcome back.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. No, I feel like I needed to come back after I heard Zach.
Ugh. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I had a good time.
Aeryk is indifferent. So
I mean, it was an episode.
Well, I mean, that's how I'd feel if I broke my own chair too. So
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, good to be back.
Yeah. So real quick, Bryce Harper, 13 years, $330 million.
Damn, no introductions.
No
fucking introduction.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fine. I'm Aeryk, by the way.
13 years, $330 million. See what you did to me?
Isn't it all guaranteed too?
I don't know the extent of all guaranteed, but I know there's no opt-outs.
Yeah, they can't
And
trade
there's
on.
no trade clause that's in that contract.
Fucked.
But it's obviously record-breaking with that number amount. But just Tim and I were talking on the way over. Is it really worth it?
No.
Yes. For Bryce Harper.
Oh, yeah, for Bryce Harper, yeah. For the Phillies, no.
I mean,
Because we just put them in their tiers of the last three guys that got the big contracts. Nolan Arenado, I'm not going to talk about him because this is only in the 200s, but
only in the 200s.
Well, you got Stanton, who signed, I think his was 320 or 310. And then you got Machado, who just signed his
300
at
for
300 for 10. And then, boom, Bryce Harper, 330, 13.
Well, you were saying that they turned down like a
Oh, yeah.
4-year, $45 million,
Oh yeah,
something like that.
reports dropped out that he turned down offers where he was going to be banking in it was like a 4-year deal, but he was going to average like $45 million a year type deal.
Which to me, no
it's-
deal.
Yeah, I mean, you say no deal. I mean, but I'm just breaking it down in the aspect of out of those three guys with those big ass contracts, I don't think Bryce Harper is the better of the three.
That's fair.
That's just me. That's my opinion.
True. Fun fact, though, 4 years after his contract expires, Bobby Bonilla will still be getting paid by the Mets.
God,
Talk about that contract.
I don't care what anybody says. You'll always have $1 million one time
Right.
in a year.
Every year he makes $1.19 million from the Mets.
What a good,
That's the contract I need in my
great
life.
move.
So does anybody figure out how much is guaranteed?
Well, there's no opt-outs, so they can't opt out of it.
So they'll have to.
Like even if
Eventually.
he were to get hurt on the first play and not be able to play for the rest of his career, how much does he still get?
I mean, I doubt that type of stuff's going to be leaked out to the public now, but
True.
I mean,
Probably down the line.
I would say easily guaranteed, probably because it's baseball and there's no cap. I would say easily he'll get over 200 guaranteed.
I'll say you think
And that's front loaded, pretty much. I would say.
so.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been a better option to take the deal that he took, or to take a 4-year,
Definitely
$45
better option
million
to take
over and over again, and then do it again in 4 years?
I agree with Tim when we were talking about it about taking the extended deal rather than the short term deal, because he's taking his deal in his mid-20s and he takes a 4-year deal. He already ends up in his 30s, and okay, he's due for another contract. But what if something happens in that 4 years?
True. Now all of a sudden you
He's
only
locked
made.
in right now.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you end your career like when you say, and now you only made $45 million instead of $330 million.
And then in that 13, and within that 13-year deal, we've talked about this before about how they're talking about bringing the DH over to the NL. So
Bad move, I think.
Did they plan for the future though? Hey, if they're gonna get the designated hitter, you got a 36-year-old now, not a 36-year-old right fielder. You got a 36-year-old designated hitter.
It's a big difference.
And he could start 2 years prior, let's say. You know what I mean? Like
Big difference.
whenever they actually bring it in.
I was just asking because, so you're saying if it was a 4-year deal for $45 million ish, it wasn't like exact numbers, but so that's $200 million right there in 4 years, and then you can sign it again or go somewhere else for more money.
What if you're not worth that? I mean, look at somebody.
True.
Look at somebody like right now, Miguel Cabrera.
Right. Okay.
Might be worth
I can see where you guys going. I'm just saying, like.
Well, I mean, he had a good season, but
13 years.
What's been killing us these past couple years is his injuries.
True.
His injuries, and he's been playing first base.
What's been killing us these past few years is that nobody can play on our team other than him when he is playing.
Well, hey, we both got disappointed when we found out the best defensive player
unbelievable
with us, but
I don't even know how that happens without even. I don't even know how did. I was so out of baseball last year, and I missed that. But, well, it is what it is. We got to move forward. Apparently, the Tigers got ranked like the 13th best farm system or something like that.
Yeah, and that's
nice.
And that's what getting rid of aging stars in my eyes of Justin Verlander.
Yeah, 13th best is still 13th worst, or no.
That doesn't make any sense.
13 from 1. I don't know. If we suck now, I want to be good later. Farm system needs to be better.
Facts.
God damn it. Quit drafting people's brothers. Fucking Verlander.
Right. You ruined the entire thing, dude.
No, he didn't. But
Not yet.
well, Red Wings trade Gus Nyquist.
Yep.
He's gone.
R.I.P.
Goose is really loose.
Wowzers.
Wow, you guys on a hockey team.
No, I mean, yeah.
I know the juice is loose.
What? The juice is loose.
No, when Gus Nyquist scored, the Goose is loose.
True.
In other news,
Wow. I guess that's hockey talk.
Continue.
All right, whatever. What's in other news?
Well, in other news, one of the worst sports announcers is coming out of unretirement to play for the Dallas Cowboys again.
Out of unretirement.
Yeah, coming out of unretirement, Tim. That's what I said, isn't it? He's unretiring. He's coming out of retirement.
He's what?
Fuck off, loser.
Say it again.
He's what?
I don't have to say it again.
He's coming out of retirement.
He's what?
I know. I said it wrong. Fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, you called me out earlier, so I was calling you out.
That's fine. Anyways,
He's what?
He's coming out of retirement. He's unretiring. He's playing again. He is no longer a fucking announcer, Will.
So now Dak Prescott has a comeback year because he looks so great because they can all of a sudden pick up 3rd and 7s again.
I still wouldn't even go that far.
No.
I wouldn't cut it with the year off. I wouldn't say 3rd and 7s. I'll give it.
All right, 3rd and 4.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 5s.
3rd and 3, probably.
I mean, that time off. I mean,
anybody
Jason
think that's
Witten, he probably lost a step.
Does anybody think that's a big move, or is that just like
I instantly, right when I seen it, I text Timmy and said instantly they're gonna be favored to win the division. Instantly.
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to help that much.
Didn't their defensive end just get suspended indefinitely?
Yeah, but
Randy Gregory?
he's been suspended the past 2 years.
I thought he played last year.
Yeah, he played, but he was suspended several games.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he got reinstated. He's suspended again indefinitely because he broke terms on his reinstatement.
I mean, people don't learn from Josh Gordon.
How do you not learn from Josh Gordon?
I mean, because he keeps coming back, apparently.
True.
Fair enough.
But so that means Witten unretires. That means there's an opening.
Unretired. He came out of retirement.
Pat McAfee.
There's an opening.
Plus 500.
Who takes the spot?
Pat McAfee, 100%.
I know what my pick is. I'm
Tony Romo.
Pat McAfee.
Fuck Tony Romo.
I hate Tony Romo.
I'm just saying.
Tony Romo's not gonna, unless they give him a massive fucking deal. He's not leaving CBS.
So I want Pat McAfee.
I know you want Pat
I will
McAfee.
strictly watch Monday Night Football because Pat McAfee's on there.
For the brand.
100%.
Hard facts.
You don't think that'll change him though?
Oh,
Hell no.
You don't think he'll calm down?
they'll make him simmer down a little bit.
Yeah, it's
but you can only do so much until they're going to fire him. So
You know how?
I'll take what I can get.
You know who else is up there for it though? Tim Tebow.
Yeah. What a great human.
thought he's in spring training. He needs to focus on
have
baseball.
Mondays off.
Leave him alone. He
Mondays
needs
off
to focus
for
on baseball.
16 weeks, it's fine.
He actually won't do it. He's already said that he's fully committed to baseball. He doesn't want to do anything else.
Agreed.
And that's that. So Monday nights, Pat McAfee and company. Tune in every week.
I mean, it's not legitimate. So
no, it's not. But
don't
we're gonna make it legitimate.
But I'm getting my hopes up, so I'm getting.
I don't know if you follow them on Twitter. They got a lot of support from actual people, like not just followers.
True.
So,
I mean, okay,
that helps.
All right, we'll see.
If you go to a place and you have references, you're gonna get a better chance than having no references.
True.
Yeah, but that doesn't guarantee you a spot.
No, but it gies you a better chance. And you've done
I'm
it
not
before.
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it doesn't mean
the
you're there.
Lions game.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest game ever.
Yeah, fake punt with Pat McAfee or fake field goal with Pat McAfee in the booth.
Oh man,
God, what a gift wrap present, dude.
He was loving it.
He was like, woo, woo.
You would have
He called the touchdown before he even let it go.
You would have thought him and Matt Prater were best friends, roommates, fucking played on the same team and everything.
According to them, they are best friends.
And not only that, but it's the first time I've seen a kicker get compared to Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Look at the cadence.
With the
high
leg
step. Oh, God. His reaction, though, ooh, touchdown.
For real, man. That's crazy.
God, you got to like the authenticity.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Keep Hearing's a nice place. I don't understand it. There's no way it is.
Hey,
it's going to be one of our trips.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be on one of the trips, but it doesn't mean I want to be there.
It's on the bucket list, man. Go to a game in Lambeau, end of December.
We're going to a game in Denver.
No shirts.
No shirts.
Yeah.
You have Lambeau? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
100%. I'm down for that shit.
You're gonna get frostbite on your nipples.
So in December.
And
all right,
YOLO.
I forget to cross it off my fucking bucket list.
I hope when you guys go there, it's like the coldest day ever recorded.
Me
the
too.
Fucking ice bowl.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Jesus.
I'm 100% down for that shit.
Fuck
though.
yeah, man.
Not worth it.
Fuck
I'll
it.
go beginning of the season. Hopefully we play them in the beginning of the year. I'll come take a...
No, he'll come with
Visit.
us. We're just shirtless. He's like all bundled up and shit.
First of all, I don't even have enough like things to bundle up with. I don't even own a jacket, so...
He has 4 hoodies on.
So, I don't know. Buffalo wasn't that cold. It
No.
was a good time. I definitely recommend somebody to go visit that stadium. New Era Stadium. It's nice.
It was really nice.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I was jealous.
Yeah.
Detroit takeover on the beer pong though, tailgating.
He's sitting there in the stands. Fuck Buffalo! I'm like, yo!
bad move, man. They power bomb people through tables, bro.
Right.
I wanted to go through the table, all right. I wanted to experience the whole Bills Mafia, all right. I was trying.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. I was telling you guys that stays out there. He's from Eden, New York, so he's a big Buffalo Bills fan. He was sending me videos during the same time. Timmy was sending me videos of the game. Fucking slamming people in the parking lot through fucking tables and shit like that.
Crazy, dude.
I'm just like...
I wanted to go full out, man. I'll tell you.
We did see somebody get slammed through a table.
Yep.
So we did get that part. And it was so hard because I wanted to record it so everybody could see that we actually saw it. But like, you know, you just hear somebody, like people cheering, and all of a sudden you turn around and all of a sudden, boom, through the table.
Yeah, but it's
ooh.
it's a table, but it's not like one of the ones that you see on wrestling where it's like the flimsy wood tables or...
No, that's a fucking table.
These are fucking tables that these motherfuckers are going through. Like,
God.
You got some psychos out there.
yeah, man. Next thing you know, they're going to do one of the round tables.
Guys.
Fuck it.
Live on the podcast.
You gotta wipe the
Do
table
not
out
break
just
my
like
table.
Oh, the chairs are on their way, so
The chairs are out. They're not on their way. They're on their way out.
can I? No.
What, hit Will in the head with a chair?
That was the
All for it.
nice, the broken one, right?
Yeah, they're all broken, Tim.
Perfect.
It's fine, dude. We don't even have to go through the table. We can just RK over it.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as it's out of nowhere, we're golden.
And so, also, Baltimore released Alex Collins.
Why?
Something to do with his arrest.
Something that he's a super good athlete and that he would split carries with somebody else if they're on the team. And
No, it literally has nothing to do with his athletic ability. Fucktard. It has to do with his
if
arrest.
Le'Veon Bell was there, he would definitely take.
Well,
carries
that's
from
okay.
him.
So that's where I was going with that, though. Does that open the door for Le'Veon Bell, or I seen something that says that they're going to pursue Mark Ingram?
It's gonna be hard for Mark Ingram to leave anywhere.
I would say Mark Ingram is a safer bet than a Le'Veon Bell, since Mark Ingram, their styles are relatively the same. of Alex Collins. I mean, he's a power back.
Mark Ingram doesn't fumble.
You know, yeah, that's true.
Facts.
But Mark
doesn't
Ingram,
start either.
He could change. He could change the pace
50-50.
with somebody like Gus Edwards back there, who we've seen little like blemishes of in the season. So
I would say, or does Gus Edwards get the start? Does Gus Edwards get the start?
You're really good at this.
It's possible.
Thing today.
You know, how about you eat a dick?
That's really offensive.
Okay.
a whole bowl.
Choke on it.
God damn.
Oh my life. Is
But
this thing on still? Hold on.
But yeah, I would say because I mean, what he's ever since Kamara came into the league. I mean, even I would say when Kamara came into the league, it helped out that Saints offense with the change of pace with Mark Ingram and Kamara.
Right.
So if Gus Edwards has the ability and can show that ability in OTAs and training camp and shit like that, I don't see why he couldn't be a starter. I mean, it's possible you could sign Mark Ingram to be your backup, but is he gonna want that?
Of course not. He wants to go start.
So find somebody who's gonna want to and be desperate for a starting running back. There's
a lot of teams desperate for that
because they can easily replace Alex Collins with somebody who's they've been open about trading from the Chicago Bears and Jordan Howard
or Mike Davis from Seattle.
You see, so those things they can fill the void rather than signing a veteran.
Yeah, I don't see Le'Veon Bell going to Baltimore. I know when we asked about it, you guys were talking about it, but I don't see him going there. Even with Alex Collins getting the boot, not for his athletic ability, but for his.
Just saying, if he was so good.
If he was so good, it has nothing to do with being good. He got arrested, Tim.
Plenty of people have been arrested.
Facts.
Well,
I was gonna say something so wrong.
It's fine. Oh, while we're still on the football topic, Johnny Manziel getting banned in the CFL league.
yeah. What did he do?
He got barred, yeah. He
do?
can't play for another team in the CFL.
Nope. He got released and then banned later that day. Same day. He got
because he
released and
voided.
banned.
What did he do?
They haven't released it. He voided some.
He
So apparently,
violated-
when he first signed with the CFL, he basically wrote down all these things that he would comply with. Like, I will not do this. I will not do this. Will not do this.
Not drinking, fighting a bar.
Those were never released, right? So
Okay.
nobody knows which one he broke or how many he broke or whatever it is.
Probably all of them.
Probably, but yeah, he can't ever play again, and
Wow.
so
But
now
with that,
your NFL dreams are dead.
The reason why, see, I was about to hit off to it because there's also an investigation going on by the AAF, seeing why he's banned, and
We'll never find out. The CFL won't release that information.
if they don't release that information, then we can see him.
The AAF said as long as he can stay clean and off drugs,
Yeah.
they would bring him in.
Yeah.
But good luck, it's Johnny Manziel. He likes to party. If we're
I
being
don't know.
honest.
I don't know. If you're Manziel, apparently it being in the CFL reinvigorated his love for the game of football. So I don't know. But whatever he did wrong,
Obviously, didn't reinvigorate it that much if you just got fucking banned.
you had to do something like, what is it that you're like, yeah, fuck it, if I get barred, yeah,
Fuck
this is
it,
totally
let's do
worth it.
If he was on a boat
Smack the shit out of
with
his
strippers
girlfriend.
and cocaine.
That's probably a good one.
Boats. And
Wow.
boats. Boats. And
He went to the
boats.
same place Robert Kraft went to.
That's it. Problem solved. Look at that. We should be fucking
Which-
crime scene investigators.
Pleaded not guilty.
I seen that. Why would you? They have video evidence of you being there. How are you going to plead not guilty?
Okay, listen. So you plead not guilty, and then you pay off the city of Pluto to never release that tape.
It's Jupiter, Florida.
Whatever.
Jupiter, Pluto, it's all fucking planets.
Pluto's not a planet.
Pluto is a planet.
In your heart, baby.
No, it got reinstated as a planet.
Reinstated. Okay.
Reinstated, yeah, we're talking about football, so it's definitely, it's back on. It's back on. We got 9 planets again.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah, we have 9 planets, but it's not counting Pluto, even though they said that
What?
Pluto is considered
Okay, then
a
what's the
planet.
9th planet?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a science guy. I'm a
Planet
math
X.
Planet
guy.
X.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
an
Planet
accountant.
X. Duh. It's a minor planet.
Minor,
okay?
minor what?
It's a dwarf planet.
A dwarf what?
It's what?
It's a dwarf.
It's a
Oh,
dwarf.
yeah, don't say
It's a
planet
small.
again, because it's a fucking planet.
Oh,
Check.
All the same thing, right?
Yeah. But so anyways, we totally got out. Robert Kraft pleading not guilty. So you were saying you pay off.
You pay off the city, never release the tape. You plead not guilty. You look as innocent as possible. Whatever, go through your court.
Oh, of course, you're a
Move on with
Patriots
your
player.
life.
You
Boom,
cheat.
keep your
You
team.
pay people off. Got it.
They're the 14th most cheating team.
Doesn't
in the NFL.
matter. They do it when it matters most.
Hey.
Like right now.
I mean, he didn't cheat.
Huh? Cheater. Whatever. You're right. He did something illegal though.
And I just think that's what just comes
If
with.
you were old as fuck and couldn't get a blowjob anymore, would you not go get one?
How could bro? You're a fucking
billionaire.
billionaire. How can you not get a blowjob?
You're a billionaire. What does having to be a billionaire have to do with
Do you
getting
know
a
how many?
blowjob?
Do you know? Man, I'm gonna go somewhere I don't want to go. Back out of this conversation right now.
And then here you are,
Back
getting
out.
arrested next week.
I'm not saying anything about me. Okay, I'll go there then. Do you know how many females out here will just like, oh, he's got money, let me give him a blowjob? So many, because they think that he's gonna throw him
71
money.
years old, or
But they
however
closed
old.
back
What?
page.
Bro, Hugh Hefner was like 80.
He was literally paying those bitches. That was like the most legal way of prostitution ever.
Yeah.
Well, he should have taken those.
Housing
He literally was like, "Come live with me. I will pay you. I will take naked pictures of you and put it in a magazine. Oh, and by the way, you give me a blowjob all the time."
Whatever.
I mean, he won in life.
That's all Robert Kraft was trying to start, and he just got busted before he got too far.
He was trying to play. He was a bit.
You want to talk about my talking? You try to.
I'm laughing.
This is why Will doesn't talk.
2 beers deep. He's.
I wouldn't say that. It's more
Who
of
drinks
a,
on this show?
It's more of a lack
I've
of
never
sleep
drank
from
before.
25
I have
days of
sweet
working,
tea.
but it's fine. I have sweet tea.
Best damn sweet tea.
I'm drinking my static television water. All right, thank you.
No free ads.
I never said a name.
He didn't. He
I
did
didn't
not
say
say
a name.
sparkling ice.
I didn't say a name.
I thought that's what it was called.
Static television water.
I don't know.
You can't read?
Well, I didn't see that side of it.
He showed it to you.
It showed.
I wasn't paying attention.
Clearly.
Sorry,
Hey, by
guys.
the way, this is 10 cents, just so you know. Fun fact.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's here. Just go with your bottles. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. You don't give a shit. You don't care about the planet? Yes.
No, you guys don't care about Pluto.
Fuck Pluto.
You're supposed to think about your son's future.
Huh?
I want you to walk into his classroom one day and say,
That's
"Son,
fine.
I don't care about your future."
I didn't say that. Don't put
Fuck
words.
your planet. It's fine.
Where are you
God,
going?
man, we're all going to hell.
I'm
No, you
already
guys.
there.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm already there.
I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
I was like, you're going to hell too.
Why?
Adultery.
Wow.
Sex before marriage.
We just move on with this.
Yeah.
Anywho, how's everyone's night going tonight?
Well, apparently you guys are the 2 most impatient people in the entire world, so.
When you... okay, anyways, continue.
Wait.
I am very impatient.
Yeah, I know you are. Anytime anything happens, you're like, what's going on? What's taking so long?
Bro, you said it's 9 o'clock. I'll be there. I'm on my way. It's only a 20-minute ride. We didn't start till 10:30.
Yeah, because when I got here, John made me eat a frickin'
I did not make good.
habanero pepper.
He didn't put a gun to your head and say, eat this.
Are you sure?
I was sitting right here. I'm
I
positive.
seen the gun.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Synced it.
I seen it.
Can we
I
mute
seen
his
it
mic?
with my own
No.
2 eyes.
Why, because he's defending you?
I'm just saying, if Timmy told you guys 9 o'clock, he told me 9:30.
Wow.
Perfect.
Way to go, Tim.
So I got there at 9:30.
It's Tim's fault.
Thank
No,
you.
I
Okay,
said I was
cool.
going to be
I'm in the
home by
clear.
9 o'clock. I did not say I would be here by 9 o'clock.
Fair enough. You're right.
Facts.
But you said you were on the way.
We were definitely on the way.
Why are we talking about this on the podcast?
Because obviously you're fucking emotional, Aeryk.
Too much gossip, girl.
God damn it.
Hey, we're back to square one.
So,
I'm so emotional. My nipples are hard.
Alright, well, I don't know much about it, but I just got
Longest yard, man. Come on. Kevin Nash.
all right, well,
Tell me you guys didn't watch Longest Yard? Wow.
Never
you guys
seen it in
are
my life.
ridiculous.
That's a quote that I would never use, though.
Thank you. It was a quote that fit the part, man. It fit in with what we were going with.
Well, okay. Now, what are you saying, Dub?
I don't even know anymore,
All right.
man.
Speaking of movies, if you're going to watch one movie right now, what are you watching?
I'm not a movie person, so I'm out of
Past
this
movie,
conversation.
present movie, future movie, like what? Any movie that
all
you want to
time.
watch
Like right now, if you're going to go sit down and you had any movie you could choose from, what are you
Okay.
picking?
Because I'll say, I mean, I want to watch a movie that's not out yet.
Oh, that doesn't
I
count.
mean, in our
That's
setting,
why I wanted
You
to
haven't seen
understand. I wanted to fucking clear. You didn't say it's a movie that we've already seen. You just said a
dude.
movie we want to see.
Oh my god.
Did he not say a movie we want to see?
How do you take that question? Like a normal person, probably.
yeah, because I don't compare me to this guy. But no, I would say just in a setting of just us hanging out, and drinking some brews or whatever. Collectively, I would say something like old school. Watching old school right now.
Oh,
I think it would fit. I think it would fit the setting of where we're at right now. But if I'm just chilling by myself and I'm like, oh, let me watch a movie, I'm either gonna go to my all-time fave, which is gonna be Forrest Gump, or
Good movie.
just any of the fucking Marvel movies.
Right.
And that's just. I mean,
It's all good.
that's obviously what's
We
hip to the
constantly go back to how good they
yeah,
are.
which I mean, you can't really name a bad one prior to the Hulk movies, but yeah,
They're alright.
No, they weren't.
yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they haven't made another one. I'm just saying.
They haven't gotten that far yet, John. God.
What about you, Will?
We're in the end game now.
I'm not a movie
He doesn't
person.
watch movies,
Movie
apparently.
person? What about you,
I
Tim?
lose interest in like half hour, and then I have to go do something because I don't
jeez.
know. They just don't hold my interest.
God damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so if I had I
If
mean, I
you're
just watch
lucky.
Armageddon over and over.
Armageddon. That's your go-to.
Yeah, dude, this is the go-to
Armageddon.
movie. There's two go-to movies, and now that they're both on Netflix, it's perfect for me. 21.
Are they perfect for $13.99 a month?
Wow.
You went there.
All right,
I had to.
all right. But do you even pay for it? What is your cousin Craig?
Who?
Nobody can even hear you all the way over there. They can barely hear you when you're close.
So, you just referred to me using my cousin Craig's?
Never hear Little Dicky?
Well, you guys are just throwing out.
Oh,
these
now we're
things.
just quoting everything.
Yeah, like we're just coming out of
Is
nowhere.
that not okay?
I mean, we're just coming out of nowhere with these things.
I feel like that wasn't out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I listened to Lil Dicky and I didn't know where you were going.
You never heard that song? Save That Money?
Yeah.
It's like one of his biggest
Literally
songs.
in that song.
One of or is?
What? Yeah, it's one of his biggest songs.
I mean, his biggest song is probably the Chris Brown Freaky Friday.
I didn't say it is the biggest song.
No, he has.
No, I said.
Oh,
Jeez.
Well, how
he's
many
so
beers have you had over
demanding.
there?
what are you talking about?
What the fight me?
So
Not
angry.
yet.
So angry.
Stop yelling.
No, yeah, definitely Armageddon. 21. I love 21.
So if I were to walk into my living room right now and just put on a movie, it would probably be End of Watch.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like that movie sucked.
What?
Remember when we were going back that, like, I guess you could have an opinion, but it's wrong.
Stop it right now. End of Watch is a fucking classic. Like anybody that what? There's no way, bro. Are you serious?
Jeez.
Wow. Have you watched it at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very bad. I've never seen
Well,
it
then
again.
your opinions of movies suck.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
My pick was way better than yours.
Your pick was a fucking female movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes.
Hey, let's just. I mean, on movie topic. What
You
would
watch
put-
Gossip Girl.
I do not. I used to.
That's a show. That's a show, not a movie.
Doesn't matter. It's still.
So what would you say? What would you say? I mean, any category you could just sum around.
One
into
pause
things.
though. How are you gonna ask me what I want? How are you gonna ask me what I want to watch? And then when I answer, it'd be like, "Oh, well, you're wrong." No, I'm not. That's what I want to fucking watch.
Your opinion is wrong. He didn't say you're wrong. He just said your opinion.
That makes no sense.
It makes sense of you referring to it as a classic. he's saying you're wrong, so he just called you out.
Well, he said I was wrong before I called it a classic.
I'm just saying
it's not a classic.
I'm just saying
because it's mostly. I mean, well, it is true. 10 times out of 10, you're wrong.
Wow.
Nice.
So,
Oh man,
it just happens that way.
I'm just saying next time we go around the table and ask a
Was
question.
I wrong when I won the fantasy football league? Oh, okay.
One time.
So that's not 10 out of 10, bitches.
What I'm saying.
Okay.
But you cheated.
Not in our league.
Oh no, we definitely
He's
cheated.
cheating. And then he yelled at the Patriots for doing it. Oh my god.
It wasn't cheating. It was legitimate trade. But I'm talking about the big money league.
No, what I'm
where
saying,
then I didn't cheat at all.
What I'm saying is, next time we go around the table and ask for opinions about movies that we should watch, we're just gonna skip you next time.
So what would you put? What would you put as all time? You know, no matter what type of movie it is, top 5 movies.
Didn't we already do this?
I don't know.
I don't think we did top 5 movies. I think we did actors, but then we never
Yeah,
did a
and
top.
then you guys started talking about Will Smith.
Great actor.
Greatest actor of our generation, without a doubt.
Probably
the greatest actor of all time.
Bad Boys 3. I'm just saying.
I can't wait.
Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life. God, what a good. It's gonna be. I already know
Like,
it's gonna be a good movie.
Our top 5, or like.
Yeah,
what we
your
think
top-
is-
your
'cause
top-
I'm gonna
your
say,
top 5.
If I say my top 5, you go, oh well, you're wrong. But it's my top 5.
Well, you're. Yes.
All right, anyway, Saving Private Ryan.
That's number 1 or any.
It's there's no order. You said top 5. Saving Private Ryan, Gladiator, Captain America: Civil War.
End of watch.
I mean, if that's
Yeah,
your movie to go
yeah,
watch,
I'm
That's
saying
your go-to.
that's in my living room. Yes, there would be a movie that I go and grab and watch. Yes, is end of watch.
So it's in your top 5.
Huh?
so
That'll
that
be
has
in
to
your
be in
top
your top 5. That's all we're saying.
I just don't own all my top
Yeah.
5 movies.
I said if you had the option to watch any movie.
And then I asked you, so if I go in my living room right now and grab a movie, what would it be?
This reminds me of when I asked Aeryk, hey, if you're down by 2, who you gonna have taking that last minute
I
shot?
don't even. Oh,
And this
my
guy
God.
says Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Over the greatest shooter of all time, he argued, but
Does Steph Curry not have the stats to be the greatest shooter of all time?
no.
Yes, he does. I just would prefer Ray Allen.
No, greatest
Just like-
three-point shooter of all time.
Yes.
There's a difference between being the greatest shooter and being the greatest three-point shooter. Because mid-range and long-range, you'd have to be good at both of them to be the greatest shooter of all time.
On a technicality, Tim, yes. We know
You
what
would
we're talking about.
1,000% hit me with the technicality if you caught it.
Your questions are confusing, and then you change the words.
No.
You're so smart, Timmy.
All right, what's
Can't
your
shoot a
top
bottle
5?
cap, though.
Saving Private Ryan, that's it.
I named 3 movies.
All right, well, I
Dumb
didn't hear
shit.
the other 3.
I'm not naming the rest of them because they're just wrong.
Gladiator. That's all I heard after saying.
Wow, you guys don't even. All right.
That's a great movie.
All right, John.
American Gangster by Denzel.
I thought you were done.
Fuck off, loser.
That might be the first fuck off loser of the podcast, so.
There's a second one.
I said it today.
I
To
didn't
Will.
catch it. All right, John, what's yours?
I'm gonna go straight forward into Forrest Gump because it touches every piece of,
Well, I kind of saw that coming because that's a go-to movie for you.
it's a go-to
So,
movie.
that makes sense.
I'd say
How
Remember
do
the
I turn
Titans.
this thing off?
Remember the Titans.
Good movie.
Like Aeryk said, Gladiator.
Oh, I thought I was
would
wrong.
shoot-
10 out of 10.
I would shoot to Avengers: Age of Ultron. For some reason, that movie just I grasped onto that one, and then just to round out a top 5 movie list, I'll go emotional and say The Notebook.
Oh, God.
Oh my Lanta.
And you want to talk about Gossip Girl.
Yeah, at least you're honest about
At
it.
least he probably got laid off that one.
Top 5. I can probably name 5 good movies that I think. I don't like I said, I don't watch movies, so I would agree with the Forrest Gump. I would have to agree with that.
Everybody wanted to save Bubba.
I would have to. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Bad Boys,
Okay.
Definitely.
Spaceballs, Spaceballs and Spaceballs. There we go. Good enough for me.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
So this is so hard for me. There's so many movies that you're gonna leave. You're like, oh, what about this one? I'm like, fuck. You're damn right. But definitely Armageddon.
You're only saying that because it was
well,
part of your argument now.
that goes to
That just makes sense, right? Because if I had time, I would probably go back and watch Armageddon. But
fuck off.
But definitely Armageddon. I'd probably definitely Saving Private Ryan. But man, I love Moneyball. That's definitely up there for me.
Great, yeah, it's great.
I love Moneyball. I think definitely both the Bad Boys, but they only count as one for me because it doesn't matter which one.
Oh man, then I'm gonna say Fast and Furious. All of them.
Did you ever say your top 5? Was that 5?
No.
What is that? 3, 4?
Nobody's talking to you.
Fucking count, man.
You've been excluded from this category.
Wow. All right.
So, God, you didn't know that?
Go ahead, continue.
You done?
I'm waiting for you to finish your top 5.
Oh, I'm trying to think. So,
All right, well, while you're thinking, I'm gonna have to remove one of my Spaceballs and say The Wolf of Wall Street is also a top
it's a
5.
great fucking movie.
All right, and you guys want to know the
I was
go-to?
about to say you didn't have to remove the Spaceballs because all you gotta do is say Spaceballs and that counts for all of them. According to Tim.
No, I'm only leaving one on there, though.
Tim made his own rule. Bad Boys. That's both of them.
It's going to be the third one, too, when it comes out.
Of course.
That's why
you already know that movie's going to be good. Even if it sucks, it automatically counts as being good.
That's why I took off one of mine and put Fast and the Furious, all of them.
But
even the Hobbs movie that's coming out is in that.
Oh, so. First of all, that movie looks fucking badass.
Well, anything in it with Jason Statham is badass.
That's true. But the last movie, one of my favorites, Dazed and Confused.
So that's your top 5?
Yeah. Man.
So how come you didn't name 21 after you were talking about how that's another one of your go-tos?
Because I was like,
all right, fuck
maybe.
off. That's what I thought.
One of your go-to movies is End of Watch.
Because I own it. That would be a go-to movie for me. I can go to it and grab it and watch it. Yes.
You can literally watch anything on the internet these days.
I was about to say, that's all I do. I don't pay for any streaming shit. I literally watch everything off the internet.
Well, I don't have a computer.
Yes, the police will be coming to grab Will here shortly for illegally.
Hands up, please shoot. I mean...
You can do it on your PlayStation. Zane does it on the Xbox, so... Oh, you probably can't do that on there. My bad.
No, you can. It's way better than Xbox.
Okay.
Don't take
PC
shots at the
over
PlayStation.
PC over everything. So, all right, John. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
If there is 3 things, man, 2 things are pretty equal, but one's maybe a little bit better than the other one. But then this third thing does everything those 2 things does, and then way more. Which one would you choose?
So is this
PlayStation?
Is this a serious question, or is this
So 100% serious question.
me making a comparison in my head of what these 3 things are and choosing what I want to choose?
Both?
So yes, I will choose myself over you and Aeryk.
No, what?
Hey, and we're
No, but I mean that's obvious. Yeah, there's different characteristics to if we're still talking about obviously the gaming systems.
Yeah.
But there's just characteristics that one does that the other doesn't, and things like that. So in my eyes, everything's just straight flatline, honestly.
Right, but
It's just
He's
it's
talking about
just,
PC because
it's just, well, PC. I mean, PC. Reason why I stopped playing from when I was younger was I didn't, I got into a lot of sports and I started getting obviously in trouble when I was younger. But there's more hackers and all that shit on the PC, bro. Like with the mods and all this other stuff than there is Xbox or PlayStation. I feel so that's why I stick to the gaming consoles.
Oh, I got your account name. Send me $100. I'm gonna hack your shit. That happens. World of Warcraft. Upsetting.
That's called a pedophile.
What?
I've literally never had that happen to me.
I've never in my life had that happen to me.
Can't say the same.
I've always said that
It's happening.
only stupid.
Obviously, it's happened to you.
I've always said this. Only stupid people get hacked.
Whatever. God, I really hate this guy.
I believe it because I've played a couple PC games, even when I was fucking 12, but I still didn't get hacked. Like, If anything, I was hacking other people.
I'm just talking about more of the aspect of like just things within game modes. Like,
no, I know what you mean. Modding games.
Yeah, like modding games. Like for instance, I'm sure like everybody here at one point in time has played Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And with the new one coming out, Mortal Kombat 11, there is concept arts that came out of bringing Shaggy into the game.
Oh, which would be badass.
But they showed on what was it? The new game Jump Force.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it came out on PC also, and Shaggy is a character on there because I mean, there's people that know how to get in through that shit to fucking make the character. Like,
see, I guess I haven't really done any research into that, but it's very easy for like people to change character models, so it might not actually be Shaggy.
Yeah, it's not him because it's probably like the move sets are probably this person, things like that. But the costume, the outer shell of it,
and typically though, like if I did that on my PC and I was playing you wouldn't be able to see that. Only I would be able to see it. So,
hard facts.
Because it's like when back when was it Grand Theft Auto 5 when that first came out and people were flying around or wearing like Batman and Superman outfits and shit like that. Like it's awesome, yeah, but that just shows you that there's motherfuckers out there that if they can do that,
there's more.
They can get into your shit, like, but
not necessarily because I've been able to do stuff that I have no idea how to fucking do just because I downloaded a link that said, "Here, this is how you do it."
Been there, done that. But you've never been hacked.
Nope. No, because I'm smart.
Insane. You click on links, just random links.
You're the only one that gets porn pop-ups.
Well, that's what happens when you watch porn.
No, it's not.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awkward silence. We talked about this before. Everybody can't drink at the same time.
I took a sip.
Me too.
I did not.
You're the one to blame.
Literally, it's on you.
Oh man.
I was going somewhere.
Yeah, PC over everything. That's what we were at.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, that's just how you guys are. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, Eric's wrong.
I mean, if it was up to me, it's Nintendo 64 over everything. So,
but anything
I
that
have
Nintendo
a 64 emulator
does,
on my PC. I play 64 games.
everything that the Nintendo 64 used to do can be done on my computer.
Yeah, because
with better graphics.
Because you guys wanted it that way. You guys
right.
You guys wanted the greatest system on your system, so you just made it.
And now our system does what that system does and more.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is the greatest system was.
We're basically Majin Buu.
Mind blown.
Now Eric's pissed.
So which version are you?
Well, me personally, the fat one.
Hey, at least he's honest about it. I mean, give him that much.
Yeah, but he's not always happy though.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. No, I mean...
But yeah, like I said, I used to play on PC when I was younger. Played Diablo and
Did
stuff
you even
like
have a PC back then?
Back then, yeah, I played Diablo.
Which one?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
probably two.
Diablo 2, Diablo 1. I don't know. I just remember running around. It was an overhead screen.
Oh, definitely not Diablo 1 because you walked around in that one.
Yeah, definitely two.
So, but that's what I played. I mean, it was mainly my cousin introduced me to it. So every time, like on the weekends or whatever, when school was out, I'd be over there. We played, but yeah, and then they were more of a PlayStation household because Twisted Metal and all those things like growing up. So
yeah, I do want to get a Switch. I want to play Smash Bros.
Just get on your PC.
Well, I can't play with other friends.
If they have a PC, you can.
So you and Will can play with each other.
Wow.
Well, this escalated quickly.
It never goes.
Would it be the first time
to go there?
Hey, I'm just saying. He put it out there like, oh, if you have other friends with PCs, and then flick the wrist.
Look at the
Just say it. You guys take it
You're
that
just
way. You
saying
take
a
it that
lot
way.
of things.
I have to.
Do you?
Say what you mean what you say.
America.
Fuck yeah. America.
Wow. Speaking of America,
What about it?
that's just easy transition. Not really, but America, country music.
So where'd you transition
Right,
to?
that's what.
Best song of all time.
Country song?
No.
I can't do this shit.
Best song? Fuck. Are we breaking down like generations or ever?
Well, R. Kelly's
Like,
gone, so
Well, he's not gone.
He's not gone. He posted bail.
I thought you couldn't afford his bail.
That's just like saying 50 Cent's fucking broke. These motherfuckers got money. Like,
An offshore account.
have you listened
No.
to Chocolate Factory?
not really best song, but like, I guess like if you had to make a playlist of 5 songs, what 5 are you gonna listen to over and over and over on repeat?
Anything from the Fallout 3 Galaxy Radio.
I don't know any of those, so
Good
Fine.
choice. Fuck.
I know one of John's. I just don't know the name of it.
Well, Friends in Low Places is gonna be on there because I
That's
like
a
the
great
drink.
song.
I love the drink. And then Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith's gonna be on there.
It's another good song.
What's the new meme that's out? Mo Bamba or Sicko Mode? I don't know. One of those ones.
Really?
I mean, that was
I guess I've never really. I kind of heard of some Sicko Mode, but like,
Sicko Mode's like 2 songs in one.
Yeah,
it's like it's odd, but it works. I
is it
guess.
sick?
It's a mode.
It's a mode. You're not wrong.
Shit. I would have to say Lil Wayne, We Be Steady Mobbin'.
I knew you were gonna get Lil Wayne eventually.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest rappers of all time, if not the greatest of all time.
Argue.
Check the stats.
They clearly don't matter to Tim. So.
Nobody said anything about stats not mattering.
So what is that? Like
Matter.
3?
Not
That's,
mattering.
that's a confirmed 3 right there with 2 country songs and a rap song, and then shit. Just because like how my lifestyle is, fucking that Icona Pop, I Love It. That shit gets me fucking turned when I'm drunk. And then, shit, cause I mean I seen him live in concert, so
Yeah.
shit. The fifth song.
It's so hard to do this.
Shit, I'll go Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
That was a good one.
Aeryk?
That was a great.
I can be
That was a great head move.
Yeah,
that was a
you
great
got
head
it.
move.
After 3
Music.
songs. I'm just kidding.
Well, see, you're on probation though, so you have a 2-song probation. So if you fuck up, you're done.
White Snake, Here I Go Again. Kansas, Carry On My Wayward
All
Son.
right, he's done.
Wow.
Good.
Purple Rain by Prince.
Oh,
That's a hit. I would have to say You Don't Have to Call by Usher. And then the 5th one, man.
What is one song that you just constantly listen to?
It's a song, nobody knows it, so I'm not going to say
It doesn't
it.
matter. It still counts.
it's a song.
Maybe you introduce somebody to a song right now. They're like, "Hey, I've never heard that song." They look it up and they're like, "Damn, that song's a fucking banger."
And then you find somebody who actually likes you.
Wow.
What?
So no.
I'm thinking, man. Relax.
I can't believe I'm drinking sweet tea right now.
Oh, I can believe it.
I mean, if you want to start yours, I know my 4th.
Your 4th?
5th, 2.
At least you know I'm not drinking beer.
Grow on.
I mean, I don't drink beer.
What's beer?
And he does pouches.
All right.
You got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
I didn't know.
You were trying to figure the name out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't even know it.
Look, I listened to it over and over again, but it's called Stutter by Granger Smith. That's like
Granger
one of my,
Smith.
I listen to that over and over again now.
Yeah.
Now, before you start, Timmy, I want to know what song did you think that you said you knew I was going to pick?
The Lil Wayne one.
Oh.
Maybe it's not the Lil Wayne one. I think Lil Wayne sings it. What's the song that you put on every single time? You put it on at the bar, and I was like, oh, John must have put this song on. That's that one, right?
Yeah, with Gucci Mane.
It's about the nurses?
No.
No. You said every nurse in Michigan, this is about.
Oh, no, that's Drake In My Feelings.
Oh, yeah.
No. Not In My Feelings.
No, it's not In My Feelings. It's Drake, though.
Yeah, it's Drake. It's Drake, fuck.
Yeah, uh-huh. Here you go. Look at your phone.
Fuck. What was the other one that he came out with? In My Feelings, and then what came out after that? Recently.
You have no idea.
Fuck.
You're on your own on this one, bud.
Oh, so you gotta like come out like a lyric or something. Give me
Like
something
something.
to bite at, you know?
He has no clue. I got him to where he needs to be. He just
True
can't.
love. Oh yeah, fucking
Not
right.
cool, though. Not cool, though.
I threw the pitch. He just can't hit it.
Fuck.
Gave him that.
I was like, you had to say
Bryce
that.
Harper.
Solid 249 batting average.
Oh no.
Oh, dude. What a freaking. I don't understand. You're fucking an average batter. Pretty good fielder. He just made $330 million.
Possibly. We don't know how much is guaranteed.
Well, no, you can't opt out.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, if he gets injured or something, you don't know how much is guaranteed.
I guess I don't know. I guess I don't.
What about your top 5 while John's over here scrolling for the song?
I mean, I was kind of looking because I'm really bad at this.
Yeah, see? You knew about it.
But I mean, off the top of my head, Cole Swindell, You Should Be Here is definitely a song I listen to all over and over and over.
Definitely some Taylor Swift.
Not recently.
Oh, stop it!
No, really. Like, I listen to so much Taylor Swift. You're not wrong. Like, you can look at my freaking playlist. There's Taylor Swift all over. But like, not recently. Like, if I made a top 5 right now, I probably would not have one Taylor Swift song on it. But
I thought it was just like your top 5.
like if I made a playlist right now that I could listen to over and over to.
See how you like to change it?
I mean, I feel like that's what I said. In my head, that's what I said at first.
Your top 5 songs.
Yeah,
You said.
that I would listen to over and over again.
Yeah, so you don't. There's not a Taylor Swift song on there that you would listen to over and over again, even
Like-
if it hasn't been recent.
Like, your taste
Not
doesn't
something-
change?
Man, name a Taylor Swift song. You know you're going to.
Eventually, maybe. But,
If you can't go with number 5.
so it'd be Cole Swindell, You Should Be Here. No Hands. Waka Flocka.
Brick Squad.
I gotta sneeze, so hold on.
Shout loud, shout it.
Nice for what?
Shout it.
Thank you. What?
Okay.
Nice for what?
Drake, nice for what?
Is that what it is?
That took a while, but I know.
This is why he's not the tech guy. Alright,
So
so
I'm not
Cole
hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
I
Swindell.
gave you the Wi-Fi password right now.
I got it.
Yeah.
You just
All right.
said you weren't connected. How do you got
I
it?
just fucked myself.
Me every podcast, bud.
It's fine.
Me every podcast.
Alright, are we ready?
Oh, we starting over?
Alright, welcome to episode 6.
Oh, we are starting over. Can we get introduced this time?
No, alright, so You Should
Alright.
Be Here, Cole Swindell. No Hands, Waka Flocka. Toes, Zach Brown Band.
Taylor Swift.
Getting there, right?
Told you, number
Mind
5.
your business. I Drive Your Truck, Lee Bryce.
That's a good one.
I love that song. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, see?
Is that 4?
It's hard
That
to
is
put
4.
5 up there, man. You just got to pick 5.
Because
you're like,
I was just scrolling through my playlist and I'm like, so here's the problem. I just scrolled through all the Taylor Swift songs.
and you can't pick one.
Well, the very next song, I'm like, oh, yeah. But then I'm like, oh. So it's got to be a tie between Cop Car, Sam Hunt, and
Ooh.
I love that song.
I know.
Right now? I don't know. And then Bad Blood with Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. See, Taylor Swift. I knew
The
it was
remix.
Yeah.
The remix.
There's always good. There's some good out of it when the country.
Who does the
country
remix
stars?
with Taylor Swift? It's a rock band.
I Prevail.
I Prevail.
Yeah, country
Good
stars
mix.
when they actually like
That's
mesh
the
in
only
with
reason they got
certain
big.
Yeah.
certain artists.
You know,
Certain artists.
like Luke Bryan and Jason Derulo.
Yeah, like that. Or you got Brantley Gilbert and T.I.
Yeah,
Like,
bottoms up.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like I'm not into that Nelly Tim McGraw shit, but fucking
He's on there.
Nelly was in another one too. I can't.
Florida Georgia Line.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that song, actually, the remix one.
It's just another one that they're in there.
Have you ever seen the music video for the... It's literally, they're driving 2 trucks in front of him driving his Porsche.
Nice.
Yeah, I just got a update to my phone. The Bulls beat the Atlanta Hawks in 4 overtimes.
That's fun.
Trae Young is a rookie.
I knew
Scored
that.
a career high of 49 points.
Wow.
Get it, girl.
And Zach LaVine, who you guys know of, you guys watch the dunk
Dunk
contest.
contest. He shouldn't have won that one though.
Who can't shoot for shit. Scored 47 points.
Wow, what the hell?
It's always
But to add to Trae Young's 49 points though, he also had 16 assists.
all right.
Nice.
So I mean, for a rookie and somebody who I feel that they gave him too high of a comparison to Steph Curry. I mean,
But I mean...
He's starting to come into his own.
No,
He's
he's
starting to come
not.
into his own.
Not really.
Trae Young?
Think about it. You scored how many points? 49?
49.
That's a lot.
In 8 quarters of basketball.
Fair, okay.
Well, in that, I would say that breaks down to 6 full quarters because
You're tired?
Overtime is not a full
Overtime.
quarter.
It's
But it's
all
not
right.
full
Yeah,
quarters?
it's
No,
not,
I didn't know
it's
that.
not a full.
Okay, but still, 6 full quarters and you only scored 49 points? What would Steph Curry score in 6 full quarters?
The Black Mamba.
But once again, we're not saying that he's as great as Steph Curry. We're saying, like,
I mean,
he's coming into his own though. Yeah, but
I know he's a
coming
rookie
into
and
his own,
whatever.
yeah.
He's a rookie and whatever, but...
Like look at Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker's been good. He's been all right in the league, but the last year or two that he took off, he got comfortable. He's doing what he was doing in college.
Yeah, comfortable, or is he not getting any help?
I mean, but who did he have last year?
No, I'm just saying, like, did he get comfortable, or is he realizing that he just doesn't have any fucking help?
So he doesn't care.
You know, like, fuck it, I'll jack up 50 shots a game.
What do I got to lose?
Exactly.
The new Westbrook.
All right.
He's having a hell of a year.
Again.
PG.
Again.
For a third straight year,
Yeah.
averaging a triple double.
I mean,
Should have
fucking
been
Unprecedented.
should have been back-to-back MVPs.
Absolutely.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous. Like, even if you call it a stat hog, if you see him snatch a rebound or gain that extra assist just to
They win
pad
off
the
of that
stats,
shit.
just to pad the stats, it's hard to do that.
First of all, if you're snatching a rebound any time ever, you're getting your team the ball back.
Well, yeah, but they're talking about like
Yeah, like
off
snatch
a
it
free
from-
throw and stuff. Like the big man will move so he can grab it. Like
No, I'm
yeah,
talking
you're
about,
padding it a
like-
little bit, but
I'm talking about if, like, we're sitting here, we're all playing ball, and Timmy, you and I are on the same team, and you clearly are about to get the rebound, and I come in and just take it. Like, they're going to give me the stat because
Good.
I have the ball in the possession, and I'm going forward with it.
Yeah.
To where that's what
I probably trust you more in basketball than me.
But that's what. That's what I'm saying about, like, snatching the rebound.
right. But have you looked at the stats of like their win-loss records? Like when he's not doing that, like
Yeah,
when
I
he's
mean-
doing that, they win.
Yeah,
so
they-
like
they
let
win.
him do it.
They win, but I mean, ultimately, he's never gonna win a championship.
Wasn't James Harden just on a historic run too?
32. No.
30? Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
30.
32
games of
games.
30 points or more.
Yep,
Yeah.
and he missed it by 2 points,
Yep.
and then dropped like 58 or something.
Did he miss it by 2 points, or did I mean?
They had he
Oh,
had
they
scored
call
28.
they call him this down in Houston. I seen it like on their like pages and shit. But the point guard, Chris Paul, which is arguably the best pure point guard
True.
to play in the game. Chris Paul's coming in. He'll get his double doubles of 18 points with 20 assists. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. I mean, that's good though that like Harden was doing that.
But I'm saying he went 32 games straight of getting 30 points, and then he missed it by 2 points by scoring 28. Yes, he missed it.
Just one shot.
But then he literally just dropped like 58 or something. 48,
I
58.
don't follow basketball enough.
I know.
While we're
he
on the
was-
basketball subject, I know social media told me that the only team that hasn't won since the All-Star break is the Boston Celtics.
Yo, what's going on there? Because weren't they one of the hotter teams?
Yes.
Wait, all right. So aren't they playing better without Kyrie Irving, or weren't they playing better without Kyrie Irving than they
I've
are?
seen that stat. Yeah, they were winning without Kyrie and losing with him. But Kyrie makes their team better. I don't care what anybody says.
Kyrie gives them the dominant option.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
It gives you the okay. We know Kyrie's like we want him shooting the ball. At the end of the game to win.
But let me ask you a question. If you played 10 games, and I told you with Irving in the lineup, you're only winning 3 of them. Without him, you're winning 7. Are you starting him or are you sitting him?
But you don't know that. Like that. Are you saying? I mean, I know what you're saying. I mean, and the way that you're wording it would make you want to say that you don't want Kyrie. Right. But without a doubt, you want Kyrie on your team. Period. Without a doubt. There's no way that you're like, we've been losing with you, but let's bench you. Like, you're not saying that at all. You're putting Kyrie out there, and that's the bottom line. That's it.
You're not going to put that much money on the bench. You already know that in sports.
Of course not.
And that's
talent either. Come on.
That's why.
Just talking about the money. That guy's a talent.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think maybe he's a little bit toxic in the locker room?
He could be.
I feel like
being disgruntled and everything.
Yeah, definitely disgruntled. I feel like he wants out of Boston now because he sees how hard he was. He was really mad at LeBron about how LeBron was on the team and stuff like that. I'm just saying, but then he went to Boston and now he's the leader. Now he sees
he knows how he feels.
He sees like what LeBron was feeling. He's like, wait, because he was the young kid in Cleveland. So now he's seen all the young kids do it, and he's like, wait a second, like.
Oh,
there's a lot on my plate right now.
When LeBron went back to Cleveland, he didn't have young kids because if you remember, they traded the young kid of Andrew Wiggins away to get Kevin Love.
It was one young kid. Kyrie, was Kyrie not a young kid then?
Kyrie's still young in a basketball sense. He's only like 24, 25.
And everybody's young to LeBron in a basketball sense. The motherfucker's been there for 14 years.
He's been playing
yes or no?
17.
That's what I'm saying.
17, 18.
So he was still in the locker room with younger players.
Experience is always better than age. So if you've been in the league, if you've been in the NBA, if you're 24 and you've been in the NBA for 7 years, I'd rather have your experience over somebody doing the exact same thing and been in the league for only 4 years. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you take the experience, especially with the deep playoff pushes that he's had and been a part of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you take that, but does experience outweigh talent?
No.
So you'll take the talent over the experience
every day of the week. Well, wait.
How much talent and how much experience?
Proven talent or like?
Well, yeah, proven talent. I mean,
proven talent. Yeah, proven talent 100% of the time. Then.
So that's where you take because you got somebody in at that moment in time, Kevin Love, who was a walking double-double, guaranteed. Arguably, at the time when he was in Minnesota, people were already making the comparisons of he can be greater, if not one of the best.
So is that not talent also? Is that talent and experience over Andrew Wiggins?
The experience part, no, because he never made the playoffs.
But he still was in the league.
Well, you've been in the league.
He still has experience. And he's got the talent of being a walking double-double.
League experience, yes, but playoffs is a whole different atmosphere.
Andrew Wiggins was straight just potential. And, I mean, he's doing all right for himself over there, but not much. I would have done that trade too.
Every playoffs for every sport is 100% different than... It's a whole bunch... Every time in hockey they say that when you get to the playoffs, spaces get smaller, the rink gets smaller.
I'm not disagreeing at all. I'm saying that trade, Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love, they still win out of that trade, period. How it went down, Kevin Love, they traded for the talent and the experience because he had
talent for potential.
Right, and then Andrew Wiggins hasn't lived up to that potential anyways.
Which is what makes it a good trade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was a fine trade. So, you're talking about talent or experience, but LeBron has the talent and the experience. So, he definitely had that locker room. Like I said, Kyrie was the youngling. He was newer, So, he was looking up to LeBron. LeBron had that weight on his shoulders. Now, Kyrie has that weight on his shoulders. And he's like, wait a second, man. Like,
LeBron took it from Kyrie. He took it from Kyrie.
I mean, yeah.
Kyrie was already there for 2 years.
You're right.
2-3 years before
But Kyrie
LeBron
wasn't
came back.
making playoff.
But he didn't have the same expectations as LeBron had.
Well, no. I mean, he didn't have nobody's ever going to have the same expectations that LeBron has had carried from back when he was in middle school, high school,
Miami.
coming in straight to the league because he was one of the last players to actually come straight out of high school.
Yeah.
So to carry that type of pressure or publicity and things like that, nobody else is going to have that. But Kyrie was already there for, like I said, 2 years, maybe 3 years tops before LeBron came back, which Kyrie was the number 1 overall pick.
Right.
So that's automatically right there going to carry a certain amount of expectation.
Yeah.
And then, you lost your centerpiece of when LeBron left. You had Big Z and Ilgauskas. He was gone. Pieces when LeBron left also left alongside of him.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. I'm not.
So Kyrie was this rookie coming in the league, building up a team because next year, they got the first pick again, and then they drafted, was it Thaddeus Young?
Tristan Thompson.
No, it wasn't Tristan Thompson. It's the guy he got traded to. He ended up getting traded to Brooklyn. He's a Canadian guy also, but he came over there, and then the next year that's when they drafted Andrew Wiggins. And bless you.
Thank you.
And then they
LeBron
traded
comes
Andrew
back.
Wiggins. Well, LeBron comes back, trade Andrew Wiggins, get Kevin Love. Now you got two guys who've been in the league relatively around the same amount of time. I think Kevin Love's been in the league, 10 years, let's say.
Somewhere around there.
And he's never made it to the playoffs. LeBron was the only one with playoff experience on that team.
Right, but you still get the talent. You still know that he's a walking double-double. You're still bringing him over.
Well, yeah, you're getting that, but you're also expecting a walking double-double, the number 1 option, to turn into the number 3 guy.
Yeah, and that's why everybody... He was the number 1 option, so he's getting all the looks, the 2020. When you go from number 1 to number 3, you're not getting all those looks. You're going from 2020 to 13 and 18 or whatever he was, 13 and 15, whatever he was averaging. Like, it happens. But he was still averaging 20, I thought. It was close to, 19.
Yeah, something like that. I mean...
As a third option, that's still decent.
I mean, you have to expect that.
But no, but all I'm saying is that, like I said, Kyrie over there, yeah, maybe he had weight on his shoulders before LeBron got there, but once LeBron got there, all the weight got shifted to LeBron. Then Kyrie wants out because, he wants to be the guy with all the weight on his shoulders, and now he's over in Boston with all the weight on his shoulders. He's like, maybe this isn't what I, thought it was all cracked up to be. Maybe LeBron had a point here and there.
But that's what I mean where LeBron took it from Kyrie. LeBron didn't come back and say, hey, this is his team. This is, I'm coming back. No, LeBron came back with a sense of a vengeance of, hey, I'm the kid that's from Akron, Ohio. This is my team. I'm doing this for Cleveland. This is why I'm coming back. And he stayed back. And he took what Kyrie was building, and he just took it for his own. And you're going to...
But he's the better talent, though. Same when he went over to Miami, it was Dwayne Wade's team. And then Dwayne Wade, midway through the season, had to realize, this guy's better than me. It's his team now. It happens. That guy is the best player on the planet right now.
Those are 2 veteran guys coming to an agreement on the court with the chemistry and everything like that. Because there's things that they've been in the league the same amount of time.
Yeah.
D Wade's in his last year. Is LeBron in his last year?
No. Oh, no.
Exactly. Because obviously the age differences and everything like that. But Kyrie was in the middle of building. They got that first overall pick, drafted this guy, invested so much into this guy. He starts being that number 1 guy.
And where did they go, though?
Then LeBron comes in and he takes it. He didn't inherit it. He took it.
Right, but he's been in the league for 2 years, and where did they go? They didn't even make it to the playoffs. So you're bringing in a guy that has playoff experience, a guy that's one of the best players, if not the best player of all time. Of course he's going to take that. And as a Kyrie Irving, if I were Kyrie Irving, I'd be like, all right, I understand that. This guy's the best player on the planet. I'll be number 2 gladly.
You see, but that a lot of people don't want to settle for that backseat role after they've been the go-to guy.
Which is understandable, but at the same time, you're
Why do you think Kobe and Shaq didn't work out?
If you and I were playing basketball,
I feel like it did.
And you came in,
it did, but
it didn't.
But it didn't at all because look what ended up ultimately happening.
If you and I were playing basketball and then you come in and you take my team, I'll be upset. Even though you are better than me at basketball, but I'll still be upset. I'll be like, what? You said like this was my team.
Yeah.
Now if LeBron were to come in and be like, hey, I'm running your team now, I'd be like, you got it because he's the fucking elite talent.
But don't you get to the NBA by being and thinking that you're the best?
Yeah, but everybody... Okay, you can be and think that, Tim. I know we went through that, but everybody knows that LeBron is the best. Kyrie is not better than LeBron.
But, like, you don't think that...
I mean, LeBron is aging, so, like, now there's arguments like KD or Giannis, but it's still LeBron.
That, like, those guys, in their mind, are so stubborn and think, like, if I played them one-on-one, I'd beat them.
They can think that all they want, and the truth is still in the pudding that LeBron is better than Kyrie.
That's fine. Like, you can say that, and it's probably true. But what I'm saying is, like, if they think that, they're gonna, like...
And that's why he went to Boston. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just saying, like... That's why he went to Boston, because he wanted to be, I'm better, And then, what happened?
You found out.
Exactly.
Just for the record, Shaq and Kobe did work out.
I mean,
when they split up, they both stopped winning.
No,
Kyrie.
That year that Shaq left, he won the championship with Dwayne Wade in Miami.
Yep, and Kobe won 2 more after that.
So would they have won a lot
now
more
who's
together?
fucking wrong?
Would they have won a lot more together?
I think they figured it out after that whole that first super team with aging stars. I think they figured it out after that. That time was over. The year that Detroit beat them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when they figured out it was done.
Maybe.
I mean, you had Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal on the same team. If you look at their accomplishments over the years,
you're like, holy shit!
How did they lose?
Team.
How did they lose?
Right.
I have no idea what I'm talking about anyway. I'm just here to pretend.
At least you can admit it when you're wrong.
When it's basketball.